Founding fathers fully expected that Americans would be prepared at all times to fight a government. When the government becomes the enemy of the people, the founding fathers fully expected that the people would rise up against that government. It's right there in the literature. Alexander Hamilton wrote about it in Federalist Paper number 29. James Madison, considered the father of our Constitution, wrote about it in Federalist Paper number 46. They expressly expected that people would take to arms and stop a government that went too far. So they built into the Constitution, the Second Amendment, to be sure that Americans would never become the disarmed subjects of this government, to make sure this government never became a killer government. Is that self-defense is the job of the individual. It's not the job of the authorities all the time. The individual ultimately has the duty and the right. And as we see Western civilization moving away from that, trying to centralize the defense of the society and take away the power from the people to do that. American who has any interest at all in the future of a free nation, of a safe nation, of a prosperous nation, should also be a person who is interested in how to preserve that kind of nation. And the way to preserve that is to never give anybody more power than the people have. Individual who acts in some way to try to stop people from protecting themselves. Any individual who would work to disarm people, and oftentimes that's known as gun control, the idea that a person should not have the tools to defend themselves. Anyone who is willing to be part of the process of rendering the citizens defenseless is to blame.
The self-defense principle. Individual always reserve the natural right to use physical force to defend themselves against acts of violence conducted upon them. Self-defense is not and should never be considered to be violence or immoral. Self-defense against violence is an inherent right to all human beings. This is an immutable principle, transcending time and space.